Hey everybody, this is K Nation News, and this week we're doing another Kamen Rider top review, so let's get started. Henshin! So this week, like I said, we're going to be doing a Kamen Rider top review. And this is the Kamen Rider from the show Kamen Rider Ibuki, the show that aired from 2005 to 2006. And this is the DX Hatoki. And this belongs to the second rider in the show, and it's Kamen Rider Ibuki. Now, sorry if I'm not pronouncing it right, it's just, they use a lot of really difficult Japanese words in this show when it comes to the... So, this is my second review of a toy from Kamen Rider Ibuki. It's a really good show. I like it. I like the opening too. It's like the song and everything. So, I'm just going to tell you a little bit basics about this toy. The background of a little bit backstory of the character or the device. So, pretty much, this is the Adoki, and it's a transforming demon waste or transforming device which gives the Habuki the ability to transform to a Oni. Another cool fact about this in the show, technically they don't actually transform. They're actually like they say, unlike most Kamen Riders, Habuki does not wear a suit. Whether his demon form is his real form, pretty much. So they're not human, and this device, I guess, trigger the part that's not human to awaken, and they become, the rider. So that's one of the cool facts you want me to tell you about that. So like I said, it's an old show that aired from 2005 2006. It's been a couple years since I watched this, so I kind of forgot a little bit about some of the stuff, but this was the second rider in the show. I remember that he was my favorite because his weapon was a trumpet that was also like a little machine gun, and it was so cool. I loved the whole thing. So there are like about 3 or 4 devices in the show, and then they just kind of recycle and keep using the device. They just paint it or change the faces a little. So like I said, this is the second one, and this is the DX. This is the DX Hotoki. Oh god, I'm probably butchering the sound of that. So yeah, it's Hatoki, the DX Hatoki. So, I got mine's used. It's not brand new. You guys can see. So I got it for a good price because usually the Kamen Rider Ibuki toys, brand new or at least mint condition in with the box, goes for a lot. So pretty much the box is like about half the size, and it comes with a little plastic thing. It's missing a little plastic thing that combines with this little disc, like it came out in the show, that these little basic animal discs, they were like CDs, and then they turn into like little animals, like I think it was a lion, an eagle, a bear, and a gorilla. I'm not sure. Like I said, it's been a while. Now mine was used, kind of beat up, so I kind of painted it up a little to make it look more like, I guess, like it's more like actually bronze kind of metal, like it's authentic. So all of this you see is actually quite something I added to it to give it that kind of look. The batteries are back in here, and on and off switches right here. So like I said, the only thing is missing is the little plastic thing you combine for the disc so you can read it. But other than that, pretty much that's it. Now, I haven't seen this one online for a while since I got it. I got mine in States on eBay for under $17, and shipping was included. I seen the Ibuki's Henshin device. His goes for brand new, or at least in box mint condition, goes for like 60 and up, and that's pretty pricey for something really small. He's the only Ibuki's the only one that I need left. I have the other writer, and I have him. I just need the main writer in the show, and then my collection for the devices are complete. So now let me show you on and off switches right here. You guys can see. Like I said, I pretty much did the paint work. Now this part, no, this part came like that. I just kind of made it a little crack lines darker because I tried to make it more like TV accurate and authentic and all that. Everything else I painted it with different paint markers and all that. So you guys are going to see the whole thing. So it comes with those little kind of small batteries, the ones that for watches, some devices they use that. So, if you find one, it's going to be hard to find batteries because not many places sell those kind of batteries no more. So, like I said, on and off switches here. And that's the first sound you hear. Now, the speaker's right here. Now, you don't see the LED lights because they block. So, pretty much the first Henshin sound you're going to hear is by trigger, but I have to push this button on the side and the other side. And then you push it. And you pull this part here with blow on it. Now in the show, he he pushed the little things and then he blew on it, and then he put this on his forehead, and then this wind kind of cover him, and he became his true form. And as you can see, I did the same thing here. I added kind of like a gloss. I painted it up and also wither it to give it more like an authentic look. I kind of did that kind of like a different kind of gold to make it look like it was originally over years rusted. So yeah. So the second sound I trigger is when you press on this and it just does this. So let me turn it on and off so you guys can see the on and off switch. So that's the lights that you see when it's black, and it has pretty much the basic sound. So you again, you turn it on and off, and and then even you press this first, it does the same sound. Even you don't do the henshin, and pretty much sometimes I notice this thing kind of jams a little because, like I said, this toy is pretty much like it's like 12 years old already. Yeah. That's pretty much basic because this is a small function toy. It doesn't do that many sounds. If you add them, you only get like 1, 2, 3, 4 sounds. And for even something for this small, that's pretty cool that it actually does this. Like I said, I got mine for $17, and it was scratched up a little bit more and beat up. I guess that's right. And it was missing the box, and it was also missing this little part that connects right here to the disc. Now, even if I didn't have the disc, it still doesn't do any sounds with whether the disc doesn't trigger anything like that. If finding this is not gonna be easy, sadly, this is, like I said, Ibuki is a very rare toy that it's not really on stock. They have more I guess they when it comes to their merchandise and stuff, they have more of the toy, like the figures and just the smaller stuff compared to the DX toys. Now these are it's harder. The disc, they're not that hard to find, but they're still not that easy. They're not that cheap, and they don't really do any sound effect or add any sounds to trigger more on the device. So yeah, so like I said, so far I have not seen his. I only seen Ibuki's. So I sometimes I do see stuff together, but it's sold together and it's really expensive, under $150, because it's all the Henshin devices together, mint condition box. By himself, individually loose like this is very rare. When you do see it, and if you do, sometimes at good prices. Sometimes because it's so rare, they take advantage of that, and the price goes really high. So if you're looking for something like this, my best suggestion is just to keep looking, keep waiting. It could take you a while. It took me when I got into the show afterwards, it took me about the first device I got, it took me about a year. This one I barely got last year, and this after I finished watching the show like 3 or 4 years ago. So yeah, so it took me a while. So it's probably gonna take me a while just to get the Ibuki little bell thing. So I'm just gonna wait it out. So the same thing for you guys. If you guys really want to look for this, my best suggestion, just keep waiting, keep going online, keep going eBay, websites that sells this for a good price. Don't go crazy for it, because again, this is a simple function toy. It doesn't really have that many sounds, that many lights. But it's still pretty cool if you're a fan of, if you like the show. It's a must-have if you're a fan of the show. If not, it's a pass. But for me, because like I said, I really do like the show, and I really do like this character, so I wanted to get it. And the fact that it was for $17, it was a heck of a good price for me. So I hope you enjoyed this. It's Mr. Bushido signing out at K-Rider Ignition News. Will be the latest heroes of Kamen Rider Super Sentai anime and comic book Kobe. You also officially took the same monsters, aka Kaiju. Goodbye, YouTube world.